I'm Anna Prosser-Robinson for GameSpot here at E3 2013 on the front line. You know, E3 is not just fun and games. Okay, it is actually literally just fun and games, but it's not easy. To survive the entire conference, you may need our tips for survival. Tip number 1, have a game plan for how you want to experience E3 and be creative about it.
I can't count how many times people are like, do you have a map of the area? I don't know. And I'm like, well, you know, there's an app. There's an app for that. You can also print out a copy, go old school.
Trying to get some sleep, and I've failed at that quite spectacularly already.
Well, at least you made the plan, even if you didn't stick to it.
Oh yeah, plans are important, it's the thought that counts.
Tip number 2, you're going to be doing a lot of walking, so make sure you wear comfortable footwear.
Dr. Scholl's all day long.
I see a lot of people walking around with these weird, just like high tops or Converse or something along those lines. Granted, they're comfortable for short distances, but you're standing all day long, and anything less than like sneakers with like insoles is just awkward.
Tip number 3, it's going to be a long event, so be sure to stay hydrated.
Just stay hydrated, and you know, everyone's so hyper, standing and walking all day too.
I say pack your own snacks, just because it can be a little pricey here. So bring like your own snacks and your own whatever gets you going. You pack that, because it's probably 2 times as much over there.
I do an emergency in the morning and then one in the evening, because you're shaking a lot of hands and you're meeting a lot of people. Sometimes people are huggers, which is sometimes a little bit awkward, but okay.
Tip number 4, it takes a lot of energy to have this much fun, so be sure you get lots of rest beforehand.
I don't think anybody who comes to E3 gets any sleep ever.
No sleep. You learn to live on about 3 to 4 hours. You just get acclimatized.
Like, make sure you don't like party the night before the day one like I did. Like, that was dumb.
I'm running on about 4 hours of sleep and all the caffeine. Probably not the healthiest option. So sleep is good.
Reporting for GameSpot. Tip number 5, having this much fun by yourself is not as much fun as having it with a friend, so bring a buddy.
Hanging out with like my colleagues, but also meeting loads of new people, meeting the developers.
It's just fun to be around all these people and experience it with your friends.
It's way more fun to have a buddy, especially when you're running around appointments and you see stuff and you want to talk about it with someone. It's always good to have a buddy. Is that right?
Absolutely. It is right, Laura.
What about you? Do you have any tips for surviving a conference like E3? If you do, tweet them at GameSpot with hashtag GameSpotE3.